What's good, guys? Welcome to another stream. So today, let me just reduce this bullshit. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. So pretty much, as you guys can see, I don't know if this shit is too loud, but let me reduce my computers. Okay, this shit is too loud. But pretty much, 7 p.m. we have red folder news, unemployment claims. So I gotta look out for 7 p.m. news. But see, session open. Okay, session open. SMT. Boom. Right. CISD, okay, on the higher time frame, okay. If we look at the overall market structure, what's happening? Okay, let's go to the forward. Boom. Look at this. I mean, oh my god, I can't. Okay, so as you guys can see, what's happening here? It's rejecting the 0.5, isn't it? Look, it's rejecting 0.5. Or is it? It's not, right? Exactly. So you guys can see that we have a displacement towards the outside, okay? We have a displacement towards the outside. So now let's go through like a weekly fair value gap. You can see that this is a point of interest. It's rejecting this level. What? Boom. Okay, boom. All right, we're rejecting this order block. Okay, and we see signs of that already starting to happen. CISD. Okay, CISD right here. Boom. All right, on the 15-minute. Boom. CISD. Pull back to this fair value gap. Boom. Rejection. Just like that. We have a manipulation here. Distribution up. All right, cool. Good. Alright, so we have this first manipulation, but it's not really a change in state of delivery. We have this second manipulation, that causes a change in state of delivery, as you guys can see. Pulls back, fair value gap, holds, boom. Conviction, boom. Alright, so now let's involve session liquidity. Look, okay, this session opens, takes out this low, SMT, okay? Tokyo session opens, I don't really care about Sydney, okay? Only thing I care about is Asia, London, and NY, okay? Boom, takes out SMT, boom, alright? So now, London, what does it do? Takes out the high. Boom. Okay, NY actually takes out the high. So London anyway takes out the highs of London to Asia. See, boom, right here. Okay, then Asia NY opens and takes out all this liquidity, SMT, just like that. Okay, so now what does it do? I am not sure. It needs to, we need to wait for a CISD. Okay, so let me recap some stuff over here. Okay, let me reduce this bullshit for a second. Alright, so over here, as you guys can see, we have all this, we have this first change in state of delivery, which I was stupid enough to actually take, because this was just a rejection wick, okay? So do not take this, see, exactly because it wasn't a change in state of delivery, see, if you guys look at this, there was no displacement above this, so is it a change in state of delivery? No, okay? So therefore, this is where I entered, okay, this is where I entered, so I know, fucking idiotic trade, right? Boom, alright, boom. You see this, okay? You see this, where there was some inverse fair, yeah, inverse fair value gap right here. Inverse fair value gap, boom, entry from the inverse fair value gap. Thought it was gonna go higher. Why? Because I thought this was a change instead of delivery. What sort of idiot takes that kind of trade, right? Apparently I do. All right, so as you guys can see, second trade, okay, second trade. Okay, you see, CISD, this high, okay, high was broken. Holding this fair value gap, sweeping as much liquidity as possible. Manipulation candle, good order block. See, this manipulation is because this one took out both of these lows. Boom, boom, distribution, just like that. Goes and hits TP, just like that. All right, so next, what do we see here? Second trade. All right, what do we see here? Let me see. Okay, so we have CISD, almost, no, not really. This is a CISD. Okay, pulls back towards what? Right here. Okay, pulls right here. This candle is protected. Why? This one took out both of these lows. There's no inter-range liquidity in this area. Confident. Okay, put this, okay, I put it here just to be safe, but you see this gap right here, you hit that, boom, impulse towards what? Drawn liquidity. Why? Because NYAM was anyways going to take out this highs. Okay, so NY opens, took out the high SMT. Do we see a CISD? No, we don't. So what does price action say? 15-minute change of character. You can see there's a huge change of character over here, which means we've gone from bearish to bullish. What is this? A market make a buy model. But do we want to sell now? No. We want to wait for a change instead of delivery to tell us whatever the fuck is going to happen afterwards. So ideally, I'm expecting price, because we are in the bullish narrative. I'm expecting, let me put on some other, alright, fuck it. Because we have the bullish narrative, I'm expecting price to create a high, break the high on the 5-minute, and then pull back. If I see a 1-minute market structure shift or rejections in price, boom, I will take it to close drawn liquidity. Simple as that, okay? You don't want to stress out about anything else. This is an extreme premium, so there's a likelihood that we might have a CISD and then go lower even. But we have taken out the SMTs, so if it's continuing, it will do that, okay? So on the 1 minute, what do we see? We see signs of price rejection, but it's too early to say anything, because it might go for one more round of inducement and then go lower. Okay, sorry, I'm fucking burping right now. I might do this, but the 1 minute is not something that I would trust. I would trust the 5 minute over that. Okay, so if I see a 5 minute CISD, that's when I would expect the inter-range liquidity, like a fair value gap, to hold towards the closest drawn liquidity. Simple as that, guys. Okay, nothing complicated, because SMTs were taken during the opens of the sessions, whether it's London, whether it's the transition between Asia to London or the London to NYAM session. Simple as that. Okay, so that's pretty much what I did here. And if you look at the higher time frame alignment, you see this overall leg of price action. If I close this over here, see this is the swing low right here, swing low, swing high, all the way up here. Look at this OTE. Is it holding 0.5? No, it's not. It's inversing the 0.5. But right now, you guys can see that this CISD happened, right? You can see this high candle right here. This was broken through, but it's not a confirmation that this is going to hold bullish. It's rather a pre-reasoning, okay? It's not really a confirmation, because this inverse fair value gap could hold, right? So right now, we don't know if we're bearish or bullish, but what we do know for a fact is that we are sweeping liquidity. Look, we're sweeping liquidity. Why? Boom. Let me show you guys. Alright, pure sauce, guys. Pure sauce. Alright, so you see this candle right here took out the high of this candle. So we might, because there's an inverse fair value gap above, if you guys can see this whole gap, it might do one of these. Boom. So that will be confirmed with the 15 minute or even the 5 minute. Okay, ideally the 15 minute, because we took out this SMT, so we don't really know what it's going to do right now, because we have read folder news at 7 o'clock, which is basically 7:05 right now. I think it's over right now. So let's see what it does, right? Because Trump won, it's probably going to keep going higher and higher and higher, okay? But I need to see some sort of CISD, which I seem to have right now, but I need to see a high breaker structure. I need to see a balance of price ranges at an internal liquidity pool, and then take it towards whatever the higher drawn liquidity is. Simple as that. That's pretty much the whole trade, a whole strategy. If you guys want to check it out, I'll show you guys a tweet that describes this strategy in detail. Let me show you guys this. This is the tweet that describes it exactly. As you guys can see, this tweet right here describes exactly what happens here. 0.5 in the current dealing range, in a higher time for POV, 0.5 acting as support or resistance, session-based liquidity, open SMTs, open SMTs, CISD, pull back to IRL, and the 1 minute market structure shift is all you need. And this is the risk management plan. Hope you guys got something out of this. So always be attentive of SMTs during opens. If you don't see an SMT, at least wait for a 15 minute or 5 minute CISD, just like this. See, this just broke this high, boom, breaker structure, pull back to, there's no internal liquidity, but there's a small gap here, manipulation, distribution, just like this. I wouldn't really take this little trade, right? It's very sus, but you see there's no internal liquidity in this area, so either way it shouldn't be, if it's going lower than this, put your stop somewhere here, because either way, if it's going lower than that means it's not really, it's basically trying to flip on your head, right? So either way, I wouldn't really take this trade. See, the risk to reward is such shit, right? So 1 to 3 minimum. Okay, again, this was kind of 2.2, it's okay. Anything about 2.1 ish is fine. 2.2, anything about 2.2 is fine, but it's not really good though. See, because in these scenarios, the max you will get is probably about 2.5. Okay, so boom, just like this. If we see a breaker structure, pull back, and then fair value gap, boom, external range liquidity. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys got something out of this.